Howdy, in this video I'm going to show you a little bit easier way to take this motor mount out of a 2000 Honda Odyssey. I was able to jack the engine up and get it back in there, so I'll show you a little bit more about the things I had to remove and how it went. One thing I will say about getting these motor mounts in and out of here is the right side or the driver's side of the motor is easier to get it out on. This side over here is a pain in the neck because you got these hoses back in there. I don't know if you can really see them, but they're down in there a ways. This one I've taken off before. That's not too hard, but there's some way down in there that hook everything up. So basically you got to take everything out on that side, but everything drops down right in this area. So you can get stuff out on this side, and I've done it. I took this off and stuff to try to weasel it out, but you'll end up ultimately taking everything out this side of the engine. So just so you know, you don't have to take all these hoses off unless you want to take the other bracket out and not the one with the rubber bushing in it. That one's small. This one here is smaller, so it fits in a little bit easier. But regardless of which one you take out, or both of them, if you take them out, you have to get them out on this side, on the driver's side. And I've done it a few times, so I feel like I've become a little bit of an expert now. But all right, well, I got a lot of work to do, so I'll update you soon.
Okay, so here's what I did to get this thing out. I loosened this motor mount, which is the front one. And there's these holes all the way alongside here, these motor mounts. I just loosened these all up. There's this bar here, they're all loosened all those up. And here's the rear motor mount back in there. Now I got to that bolt from up above because I took that one out. I took everything apart. But the thing is, I didn't have to take all this other pipe, you know, the exhaust off and everything else down here. I was just able to take that off right there. I took both sides of the motor mount off. There's a heat shield I took off too. You can't really see it from here. It's right up there. You can see that bolt up there. I took that guy off because you need every inch of room to get this out. And yeah, then I pulled it out through that hole up there. You got to weave back and forth across the back of the engine and get it out of there. But it's way easier than taking all this other stuff off here. So that's what I did. I just sat down here and turned wrenches forever and finagled it out from the back. So if you're interested in doing it, great. It's easier than what other people say, but you got to take off everything that you possibly can get. Like there's this harness right here is one bolt up there. It's pretty easy to get to. I don't think you can see it. There, you can kind of see it up there. And then you just basically weave it on out there. So I got this out too. I got that out too. I pulled it out and put it back, and I didn't have to. But you do have to take it off from the way I took it out because there's just too much space. So you got to take all these bolts out. There's one up there, and there's one up there. Those two you can reach from up top. The ones up there, these obviously you can get from down here. And then you got to take off these guys here. There's the mounts for underneath this thing, for the underneath part of this. You got to take those out. And yeah, just keep at it, man. You don't have to take all this other junk off. It's pretty self-explanatory because once you get it out, you just got to weave. Once you get it unbolted, you just got to weave it out of there, and then you're good. So, good luck to you. And if you want to know more, stay tuned. I do all sorts of fun stuff.